An observant neighbor's phone call leads Asheville Police to an armed burglary suspect.
Officers arrested Randall Penland Jr. inside a house in West Asheville this morning. News 13's Karen Wynn joins us.
Karen, police think Penland was dangerous.
Well, Darcel, Asheville Police say the habitual felon had a gun when he was arrested inside the home of a woman who lived alone. But the neighbor who called the cops says he's no hero, just someone doing the right thing.
Whenever I walk through, I always just come by and I look out the front window just to see what's going on.
Henry Buer says when he looked out his window mid-morning, something did not look right in his quiet West Asheville neighborhood.
And looked up the street and it was a car where it shouldn't have been parked. And took a look at it, and it was a scraggly car, never seen it before.
Near the car, Buer says a man was walking around two of his neighbors' homes on Country Meadow Drive.
And just kind of looking around over his shoulder like, is anybody watching?
Buer says he then called the workplace of his neighbor who lives alone at number 57. He asked if she was expecting someone. She told him no.
And he went back to her house and walked behind and disappeared, and that's when I called the cops.
Buer says 10 to 15 minutes later, police were on the scene escorting 36-year-old Randall Penland Jr. out of his neighbor's home. Penland's charged with felony B&E larceny, larceny of firearm, possession of firearm by felon, and he was also served with several outstanding warrants that include one for being a habitual felon.
It's just nerve-wracking, I guess.
Linda Martinez's parents live in the house behind her, and she's worried the crime could happen there.
It's very disturbing, being that this is, a quiet neighborhood and there are kids playing around everywhere.
But she's grateful for Henry Buer's quick thinking.
I guess they're just lucky to have people like that in the neighborhood.
I don't feel special about it. I've always looked out for people.
Buer says he knows his neighbors would do the same for him. Cheryl Parks, the woman whose house they found him in, did not want to go on camera. She says police found Penland in one of her closets wrapped up in quilts to hide himself. Parks says that she's doing fine and is very grateful for Henry Buer.